Everything just kind of fell into place, man. Oh, mother trucker. It's a new day in the shop, and Jason and I are here. We are ready to get going. We're gonna work on the Onx build today. As you can see, it's not in the shop, it's outside. So we pushed it out because we need a motor for it. And we're gonna go get a motor. We have, I think it's 2001 Chevy Suburban. We thrashed this old Suburban around a little bit. Every once in a while, you just gotta go out, take a rip. It runs really good. We're gonna pull it in here and gut the motor out of it. It's going in that. So here we go. This is the Suburban. I bought this thing not knowing exactly what I was gonna do with it. Oh boy, oh boy. We were gonna go diesel powered with this thing. That fell through. LS power's reliable, and I have it. So this was dirt cheap. I paid $1,000 for the whole Suburban. I'll sell myself the motor for a little cheaper and keep under budget. Will she start? Let's find out. Oh yeah. I'll pull her over to the shop.
See if it'll do a burnout.
That's a negative. Let's pop the hood. So let's see. She's got 167,000 miles on it. She's actually quiet.
Yeah, I'd drive this, daily driver.
Oh, it's drive-by-wire. We're gonna save all the stuff we can save out of this. Donor stuff going in, so. I think we'll shut it off.
I think we gotta do a proper burnout.
It's kind of a tradition before we tear stuff apart around here. It has to do a burnout, so here we go.
Oh, they're both gonna take.
Oh, that stinks, man.
So I'm currently on my way to the pet grooming facilities for this little girl. This will be her first haircut, Cora's first haircut. Scout, what are you doing back there? You ready for a haircut? So these two are gonna get their summer haircut, so we'll see how this goes. This is Scout's second haircut, Cora's very first. So off we go to the pet groomer.
All right, we got her all cleaned up. We had us a little lunch. It's time to gut this thing. We'll take the hood off, pull the front grille off, and get the motor out of it. We have successfully got to the front of the motor. We'll pull the motor mounts, the trans mount, unhook some stuff, and that thing's out of there. So another hour, we should be done with this project. Jason and I have got everything unbolted, cut, hacked, chopped. It's kind of a quick job. We didn't much care about this. So I think we hook a chain onto it now and we start lifting it and see what's holding it, and we'll continue cutting as it comes out of there. We're gonna scatter tranny fluid because the tranny pan, we couldn't get the plug out and it stripped out, so we left it. So we know we're gonna have a mess here in a minute, but we'll get it out of here. All right, now we should be able to pull motor mount out of the way. Okay, I think just jack the trans up out of the mount. Now we're cooking.
Oh, it's moving.
Something's hitting still. Oh, it's that. All right, you can shut her off. We got some stuff to take out still.
That is our problem here. See, look at that. Oil pan, that.
Got him. Diablos are probably the best Sawzall blade ever made. You can go ahead and change my mind if you want, but those things are awesome. This one cut a whole bunch on the Willys, and all of this still good. We got that pan in the right spot. She's bleeding tranny fluid under there right now in the pan.
Look at that.
Perfect. We'll just let it bleed for a second, and then we'll go ahead and we'll move the chain and tip it down farther and right up out of there.
Just picked them up. They're all done. Here's a sneak peek. Scout! Scout!
Oh, that's gonna work.
Hitting the pan. Oh yeah, we're draining it into the pan.
That's more of an angle.
That's what we needed.
Ah, she's chilling now.
We'll let it drain, and then we'll pull it.
You said last time.
Well, it's more draining now. Alright, I'm gonna pull this thing. Oh, that's tight. Take the manifolds off. The manifolds, the little stubs I left, are hitting and won't let it out, so I'll cut them off.
So my mom went and got the dogs groomed, and we're gonna see what they look like.
Here she is. Isn't she so cute? She's so skinny now. But wait till you see Scout.
Let's see Scout.
Wait till you see Scout.
Let's see Scout. Dude! What's up, buddy? Oh, Scouter. Oh,
Hey,
Scout.
Scouters, you look like a dog. You look like a little pooch again. Oh, yeah.
So now he'll be nice and cold. Well, he'll be cooler now for the summertime.
All right, the little exhaust stubs were causing us grief, so
Dang, it looks like my derby car in here.
it's this thing's tore apart. It's just hitting everything.
Universal tool.
Well, fix it.
Oh.
Not hitting anymore.
Steering. Okay. Steering delete kit.
Steering delete kit.
Wow, that was a nice image. Deleted.
That's okay.
Give me those cutters. We got one ground. Right there.
Oh, yeah, those ones down there.
Sawzall.
Smoking.
Probably ought to quit then. Whipping my butt, man. Okay.
You got these ones down here. Oh, it fell off. You're good. Well, that's a good sign.
Be spraying a lot of gas on there. We might should fix that.
Is that fitting?
Let's get this thing off of there. Then we'll deal with that leaking of the gas.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, ready? Perfect. Just let her set right there. Let's pinch that off real quick. Okay.
Oh, that can drip right there.
Yeah, that'll at least contain it. All right, motor's out. Rudy stopped by today, and I gave him the drive line that we just took out of that thing because he says it will fit in that. Check that out. Oh yeah, ride height. I'll go ahead and give that one to you. That's cool. Yep.
Our capacity isn't big enough to air it all up in one go.
Oh yeah.
We gotta wait.
Couple of shots on it. Yep. See you later.
See ya.
That's cool. All right, it's finally done leaking fuel. We're gonna set this thing on there and haul it back to the boneyard where it came from. We'll get the Willys in here and start working on something finally. All right, sun's going down. We're ready to push it back in. Been a long day. We've done a recovery. We worked on Jace's derby car a little. We pushed Lannon's derby car in. Okay, you're good. Now we're pushing that back in, and I'm gonna put a motor in it tomorrow, so life's hectic. We're getting stuff done. All right, due day in the shop. We're ready to get after this old Willys again and get going on it. So first things first, we're gonna take the Suburban down, drop it off. It got late last night. I was helping kids with derby cars and I didn't get it dropped off. So Sean's here today. He's helping us out. So we got motor cleaned up. Sean pressure washed that all off. We're going to swap from 2-wheel drive 4L60 to 4-wheel drive 4L60. We have our 241 transfer case, all the stuff to go in it. So with any luck, it'll be mounted in that old Willys out there. By tonight, when it's dark, we'll have the motor, transmission, transfer case bolted in that thing with maybe a crossmember built. So that's my goals for today. Let's go take that Suburban down, drop it off. All right, let's go take this piece of junk down to the cars.
Good drag slick, not gonna lie. It's got some passes on it.
All right, let's go back and go to work. All right, we're gonna get all the wiring off of this. I have a harness that I traded out of Merlin that he put together that's gonna go on this thing. We're saving money everywhere we can. Gonna use the stock computer. Chad will jump into it and take all the vats and everything out we don't need. Put it in here because we got a standard budget so we can win this thing. So don't forget to go vote for us. You can do it every day or once a day you can vote for us. Let's see if we can just get so far ahead that no one can catch us. All right, we're about to have 2-wheel drive out, 4-wheel drive in.
There you go.
Cracked it. She ain't going nowhere now.
How much oil are you gonna leak?
Go ahead, just leak all over my floor. We'll go get a rag.
Yeah, we're at a...
We gotta go see Clayton today.
Are
we out? Yeah.
Oh. I thought we drained all the antifreeze.
I thought we drained everything a couple of times, and here it is, still leaking on us.
Okay, well, it's off.
It's off. Now we'll put 4-wheel drive on it. So this is a good used transmission. We'll find out how used it is when we put it in.
Bolted in there.
I was gonna pour some oil in the torque converter because I don't know anything about this.
Oh, you don't need that.
Fairly confident I probably do need that.
Oil is just, it's just a suggestion.
It's a recommend.
Yeah.
Like just a suggestion, not a...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
See, it's telling you. It's like, oh, I'm good.
I think you're right, Jace. It's good. Okay, right there. On this other side. Do that one. Perfection.
Look at that. We're done. 2 bolts should work.
Oh yeah, they'll hold it forever. Zip ties. These other ones will go in it.
Looks good.
All right, we're getting everything bolted together here, and we'll get the Willys back in the shop in just a second. I'm getting the transfer case adapter put on. Sean's gonna bolt motor mounts to the motor.
Should just set in.
Within today, I mean, it had a power stroke in the frame, so the frame should be big enough. The headers should fit down in. I'm hoping stock. I don't want to spend a ton of money, so I saved exhaust. So we're gonna use spare parts to make this thing. All the things that were good, we're gonna keep. Grade, what you eating?
Motor munch.
What is it?
jerky.
Awesome.
It's the best jerky I've ever had.
All right, we've got our tranny all bolted on. We are tightening motor mounts down. It's time to pull the Willys back in. Did we come up with a name for that yet? You guys should drop that in the comments, what you think the name for the Willys should be. Need something catchy, but also something that doesn't bring bad luck, because I need some good luck with that thing, so.
We've got half a horsepower right here, both of you.
I don't even know if we're that. Here, we got turn. Perfect. All right.
Now, just like snap the fingers,
I
it
know,
should
right?
be all together.
I wish that could happen. We'll slide this out, let it down, and take the front clip off. All right, we're gonna throw the hood on top and then pull the front fenders. All right, I think all we got is 2 bolts. These 2 right here, yeah, I think we just
13s?
13 or 12s, and we.
You had these ones, but you just leave the grill in it.
I'll pull them real quick. They're not tight. We temporary this bad boy together so that we could push it out and see what it looked like. Kind of like that look better.
Just the.
It looks pretty cool.
You could just tube it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I need to finish weld the inside of that. Oh, are those bolted? They are. So we'll hook on, lift this up, unbolt the Ford motor mount. I was gonna try to use those,
But they're way too wide.
I think we're gonna have to build something behind that to tie those mounts down to, which is not a big deal. She's gonna travel pretty good. Oh yeah. Airbagged in the back.
I think you could jump it.
Sweet. Oh, I think we're gonna. Is this thing still locked? Because the rear end could fall out of it. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's still locked. We're good. We can go up.
Look at the flex though.
Oh, she flexes. And it doesn't hit. That's cool.
Doesn't hit inside.
We cut enough fender out, it's good to go.
Flexed.
We'll let that down and strap that side.
Are the bags up?
Yeah.
It's fact you got air in them.
All right, Mark sent us a package today. Ooh, you're not getting any of this, Jace.
Oh, it's that Mark.
Yeah, Mark, he has hooked us up a few times. And he makes some, they're the Sweet Heat, original. Thanks, Mark. We love this stuff. That's pretty much ride height right there.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's... All right, I need to explain to you guys why we're doing what we're doing. So I know I told you early on that this was gonna be diesel powered. And you watched that fall apart.
This was before Cummins bought Onan. So when Cummins bought Onan, they scrapped all of these motors.
So this thing was gonna be diesel powered, but things have fallen apart. The motor that I sourced is not gonna do what we need it to. Fact of the matter is we have a $20,000 budget to make this run and drive. That's all I can spend. Every diesel I could come up with would have killed my budget basically. So this is it. LS power. It's cheap, it's reliable, and it's easy. So that's what we're going with. Some of you may hate it, but that's what money dictates, is cheap and easy. All right, we're gonna set this thing in its place. Probably gonna need the off-road jack.
Find it.
To lift the tail housing up. I won't get you close. Might just weld right in the back side there.
That's the most room you've had in there.
Oh yeah, that's what I didn't want to say it and jinx myself, but like the exhaust is just gonna run down through the frame and pretty good TV right here.
Oh yeah, it's entertaining stuff.
You gotta make it entertaining, Jace. Dance around and sing the audience a song.
I'm good.
Let's hear it.
Nope.
Give us your best. Give us your best Taylor Swiftie. Come on, bust out a Taylor Swift song.
ain't
You
no
know,
way.
Hunter would do it. You know he would.
Hunter would not do that.
Keep going.
Yeah, I think keep going a little.
Sideways will roll straight.
Yeah, roll. Just put it sideways a little bit so it holds it right there. Pump, give me one. Yeah, there you go, right there. That's perfect. That's the ticket. I think maybe what we ought to do is mock the fenders on and see how much radiator room we're gonna have here. But look, AC fits. We'll put a two-step on it like Jace always says.
Yeah.
Two-step it.
Dude, it would look clean.
It would not.
You could flick a switch and it'll just,
Blow flames.
yeah.
Should I just stub it out the fender right here?
You could put one out the fender and have like a turnout that goes to the back.
Oh. All right, guys. I have a free kid. Someone can take this kid. I don't even know what.
I'll get it. I'm up for sale.
He's a
now.
tuner kid. Where the V8?
Yeah, V8 with a two-step on it.
What does that look like in here? Oh yeah, we got tons of room still.
It's nice to have some room.
Let's throw a fender on it and see as far as radiator. We're golden.
And these, you'll have different headlights, so, because we have the halos upstairs that are round. That doesn't look bad.
We're gonna see here. I didn't want to have to cut firewall and do stuff if I didn't have to, and I don't think we're gonna have to.
That's sweet.
That's not bad.
No.
I think you did something right.
Maybe. Let me find this radiator.
That's
and
surprising.
See how it fits in there.
Do you want a knife?
Because I have one.
Look at you.
Better than Hunter.
Is that a dig?
Exceed qualifications.
Yep.
Is that a dig for Hunter there?
Yep. Oh my.
Between the frame and the box.
Does it fit between? It does fit between the frame and the box.
You could have enough room to set a winch.
I got plenty of room for all the AC and everything in front.
The motor's not going to jump forward with those type of mounts.
Go back just a little bit.
Well, we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this mount that's on the bottom of that off and fix it anyways. So, yep, we can build mounts and put it in right there. Maybe I'll build some plates and we'll get those welded in. I think we can take the fenders off because that's, if we push it back to touch the firewall, it's gonna be really close. All right, we took the fenders off so you can see this. Here's our motor mounts. What we're thinking here is building a triangle piece that comes off the frame, and then these will set down on and weld to. So fairly simple, just a piece of 1/4 inch plate welded in there, and we should be in good shape. Shouldn't be a lot of work. This is a cool thing. Exhaust manifolds fit down through the frame. I'm a fan of the Ford Super Duty frame for swapping stuff. Look at this side, plenty of room over here. Steering is already done and it's beefy, didn't have to mess with it. Already had the running gear in it, we just had to switch some suspension components. I'm happy with the choices we've made in this. And all the choices we made were based off of budget. We're like, what's the cheapest option for the best? Here it is. Pulled the motor back out. We're gonna go ahead and trim this little tiny piece off right there. That's the only thing that's hitting, that's in our way. And then we're gonna make longer ears. We do that, motor goes back in and gets welded down. All right, we're gonna go ahead and finish the holes in the firewall before we mount the motor in solid. And then I'll probably weld this stuff up that needs to be welded out here. And then we can set the motor in and weld it in. All right, I believe that's the last hole we had to plug, so onto motor mounts. All right, number 2 times with the motor going in. So Sean's got the jack in there. I'm gonna set the motor on it. We'll see if we can get her lined up again. Coming in. I think it just kind of fell into place, man.
That was a money spot.
Yeah, that just like fell into the spot. All right, so we got this thing pretty close to centered. I'm gonna tack it so we can quit fighting it and it'll stay somewhat centered. We've got her tacked into place with one right there. This here plate that I built is gonna go something like that-ish. And I'll weld that in. All right, we are just getting stuff dialed up in here and tacked into place. All right, we got this motor mount pretty much burned into place. Sean, looks like he's about got those handled.
We had to make them an inch longer, but they're ready. We'll put them back on.
Put them on, then we can build the other piece that we need for it, and then let that thing down and see if it hits the floor or not. See if it drops.
It ain't gonna do that.
No, I don't think it will. It's built Ford tough, right?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, we got the other motor mount plate all designed. We're gonna cut it out and then weld that sucker in. We'll have this mounted today. I know I've been saying that, but for serious.
Yahtzee.
Didn't even get anything stuff in my water.
Is it level?
Level. Motor's setting perfectly level. We'll grind those things up to fit and make it level, and then we just got trans mount to deal with. But the new trans mount won't be here till tomorrow, so it may not get put in, but we'll get something in there to hold it, and a bar probably at this point. All right, we're getting close here. Slide that metal in there, see if she's gonna fit.
Do you want it touching, sitting on that weld?
That's kind of what I had in mind, something like that. I like it. I'll have to tap that.
Tap that, yeah.
There we go. Look at that. That is the motor mount, so cool. I'll weld that thing in. All right. Ooh, that's
Look
there.
at that. You gotta do the kick test now.
She ain't coming out of there.
Make sure it's there.
Demonstrate that for us.
Oh dang it! I broke the fan.
Dude, you gotta quit watching Whistling Diesel. You gotta quit that. I'll probably put some flat plate on those just to make them so they can't shift. Yep. But I think like a 2x2 square flat one's just box. I think I can just set it down inside of it. Yeah. And put a T across it, and it ain't going nowhere at that point.
So I can set the tranny on this.
Yeah.
And we can go up.
Yep. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, technically that shouldn't fall off of there. All right, we're gonna lift this thing up right now and see what the underside looks like. Check that out. We got tons of room around the trans, around the tunnel. The transfer case is just gonna fit. It's not even gonna be a big deal, so. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bolt the transfer case. That thing right there. It's a 241, came out of a mid-90s, 95-ish Chevy truck. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here and see how it fits in the floorboards. It's way lighter than a 205.
I was ready to grunt and it wasn't.
It's not terrible. So we just now discovered that spline's wrong. It's not one thing, it's 10 others. Maybe grab a trans jack, just one of them twisty ones, and we'll lift it up just to where it needs, where it looks good, and see what we can imagine. Probably something like, that's gonna give us good clearance between everything. I like that.
Heck yeah, that's almost flat bottom.
Really
2
is.
inches, and it's
Which is perfect because we can make skid plate across those.
Yeah.
What's that gonna look like? Well, that's gonna be close to just putting something straight across the frame and bolting it up through there, setting a mount on it.
Yeah.
It may be simple. We'll know when we get the mount. So
2 bolts on each side of the heim.
yeah, I'm stoked. That's gonna be pretty good. New day, we're back on the old Willys. So got transmission mount, so we'll get crossmember built today. Shouldn't be a big deal. I think it can be fairly straight across and easy, so we'll see how this goes. We've got, basically we need, it's 32 inches across there. So we've got this drive shaft. I called it a drive shaft just for you guys, but really it's a drive line in my mind. So we've got to make something that evidently has a bend in it so it goes around that drive shaft. So we're thinking maybe like stock square body crossmember or something. I think I got a few of them down to the cars. We're gonna go down and look for parts and see if we can find something that's remotely the right length and the right shape, and save us a whole bunch of time and effort and money, because tubing costs money. So if I already have a free part, we're gonna use it. All right, we're out of here. Sean and I will go down to the cars and see exactly what. Holy cow, it's hot out here already. It's only like 9:30 and it's already well into the 90s. What's nice though, we're taking the free truck. So this truck's a piece of junk, but the AC, it blows cold, so
yeah.
We'll take that. All right, Sean's got the gate. There's a perk to driving. All right, we're on the hunt. I don't even know where I'm hunting, but I'm hunting. I don't see anything in there that looks like what I need. Ooh, there's a little baby crossmember. Let me get that. Possibly.
Okay.
Let me run a tape on that. Ooh, that's gonna be close-ish right there. Except it's not four-wheel drive one. That won't work. Never mind. Look for more junk here. There's another crossmember, but not what we need. We have struck out at the cars. So we're gonna go back and build one like we should have probably done the first time, but it was worth a try. So we'll go back to the house and bend a piece of 1 3/4, 1.5 DOM and roll it around it. All right, we're back to the shop. We'll get working here and just quit trying to take the easy road out, and we'll just go ahead and build one of these things and see if we can make it happen. I think I have some, that's 2 inch. We could run 2 inch square tube and then a plate off the front with 2 little angle braces up to it, and tranny's mounted. Sold. We've got her figured out. 2 inch square tube with a plate built. This is easy.
Derby car status.
No.
Oh.
No, this is SEMA quality build. This is going to SEMA. We got to make it look good and function good. I'll start building that. If you want to go through, grab wrenches and
Hit everything.
tighten all the,
Straighten these up.
yeah, get all the heims and tighten it, and
Is it somewhat straight, centered?
I think it's pretty close.
Okay.
So when we put these together, we stacked them on top of each other, put the bolts through them, so they were the same length.
Perfect.
So whether it's square in the vehicle, I don't know about. We haven't done all that yet, but we're gonna call it good enough for now.
You rolling over there?
Oh yeah.
Man, you are. You got a little bit from your grandma. You're like lurking. Like I didn't hear the camera. I didn't hear you walking. I thought you were sitting down still. I was like, holy.
Yep, I'm just
It runs deep in the family.
just watching you. They're watching you too.
Runs deep in the family.
Your jeans.
Oh,
See, I didn't know she was here either.
I didn't know she was here either.
I'm telling you, that's.
I'll tell you what.
I turned around and the camera's rolling and he's standing right there. I was like, whoa. Felt like your grandma for a minute.
That spooky
I was
gene,
like,
is that what
I
you're
know where
called?
that lurking's.
Yeah, the lurkers.
It didn't die.
It
got
didn't die.
past.
It got past. Good. That and the fire building. I think we're fire builders from way back.
So we're just going through tightening all the link bolts. Everything got mocked up, but it's good. It's welded, so we're just tightening stuff.
All right, we went out and found an old scrap piece of metal, 2-inch square tube, quarter wall, so it's gonna be plenty to hold this transfer case up. We need 31 and an 1/8, so we'll cut it.
Is it the transmission, not the transfer case?
Both. It is the mount for both of them. Are you trying to smart me?
I was trying.
Are
But
you trying to smart me?
I was trying, but it
I
didn't work.
thought. They're actually hooked together, so.
Ooh.
You wanna, oh no, we don't even need to move that welder. This thing's hot, it's been outside.
Yeah.
Burning my phalanges right now.
Do you guys want hot dogs?
Oh, mother trucker. Oh, mother trucker.
What though?
Hey, that fell.
Yeah, I caught it though, it's my baby.
Do not drop the baby.
Almost killed me dead.
I don't know.
Packard.
Apparently you can read a tape. I mean,
Okay.
pretty snug.
That is pretty snug. I didn't even get it backwards today, that's pretty good. Really, that's pretty sanitary.
Sean, you on the last one?
Last one. And she's tight. The running gear won't fall out of it at least.
I don't know.
Oh, this one we got to put a nut on it. It doesn't have one. On the two in the back, we just kind of, me and Chad, we just threw that together. I'm blaming Chad.
Those are mock-ups, right?
Yeah, seems that way. We're getting here. We're gonna, so if you look right here, I'm gonna punch a hole in this and drill it. And then the thing will weld to the back part. We'll put 2 holes down through the top. 3 is gonna hold this transfer case in forever. And if it doesn't, we'll always say it should have.
Yeah, that's
So we're struggling. I need to be able to get inside the frame right here to drill down. I don't have a short enough bit per se to do what I need to, so we're punting. We may end up cutting a bit off so that this drill will fit in there. Probably only has to get cut off a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, she's gonna fit now.
hopefully.
No, it's gonna fit. Oh yeah, like a glove. This is our drill press, current situation.
Too long.
There's one layer, that's the frame. Not loving that mount. Oh, God. One down, we can grab some bolts and
3/8.
yep, 3/8. Haha. You doubted me, didn't you, Jace?
Kind of.
The little drill, she's warm, but it's ready for another.
He got them. Holes are drilled. Well, we're just snugging them so they hold in place while you weld it. Get the rest of this put together. Looks pretty good, right?
Oh yeah. Looks like a derby car.
Once you get the oh, that one's not dying, is it?
Nope.
You know what mode we're in around here.
Back from lunch, had a little snack. I got this thing mocked up into place. I'm gonna go ahead and weld that thing in and then build this plate right here. It's just gonna be flat plate up to here, a couple gussets on the sides. Nothing crazy, pretty easy. And we got transmission, transfer case mounted. That's in there, now the front piece. All right, I took a piece of 8-inch flat strap, 8x1/4. I'm cutting it, cut a 10-inch long piece. I'm cutting a wedge out of it, and then I'll weld those back on the bottom for support and drill a couple holes, and I should have a trans mount within the hour. So things are happening fast now. I think we're about ready to roll this old girl outside, so we're getting closer. All right, so it's fitting in here pretty good. We're gonna mark the center of this bolt right here, and then we'll do a little straight across line, and then measure, center it, drill some holes, and it should fit. Unless it doesn't, but it should. I've calculated those are the bolt holes I need. I'm gonna punch them and find out. We'll know if they really are. How much are we gambling? Before any of you watch this part in the comments, go ahead and tell me if my tape measuring is gonna work. I got that, I marked it, I did all the things. I read a tape measure like 4 times. Sean even told me we may have had different things a couple of times.
You did good on that one.
I know, but I'm wondering if I used my luck.
Oh, couldn't have ran out that
Let's
quick.
find out. One will go in.
How close is it? Oh, you got it.
Look at that.
Tape measure did not lie.
It did not lie.
How's the back look? Perfect.
It's like we knew what we were doing.
Man, that's cool.
That's gonna be pretty sweet right there, really. I think I'll bolt those up, get this perfect 90, and then I'll weld those trusses underneath of it. That's better than I anticipated, really. Perfect. Going. Let me get a clamp.
Clamp it.
And we'll put a clamp on it. All right. Pretty good right there. We'll just take that. So now I got these pieces, triangle pieces that I cut off the sides of this mount. We'll put them in here.
I cut the tip off.
Yep. Quick and painless. I'll go grind these up just a little bit and then we'll weld away.
Mark this and grind it a little. Just wide enough to weld both sides, right?
Yep. Yahtzee. It's gonna look pretty sanitary, really. I think she'll hold. It's hanging. Yeah, it's there. Okay, I just got this all welded in here. I think it's gonna be good. We pulled the jack out. It's holding its own weight. You could fry an egg on that for sure, Jace. She's hot. I think it looks good.
Could add that to the budget, huh?
That's cheap, really. I'm $12 into the mount, and the rest was scrap metal that I had laying around the yard. So I'm killing the budget.
We're gonna put some exhaust on this old girl. You cut these off? These are the factory ones, right?
Oh, I didn't cut them off, but yeah.
I think they're
factory.
I think they're factory. They should plug right back in. Paul's getting the other side ready, and we'll get the exhaust done to the muffler, and then we'll decide where the tailpipe's going. It sounds like it may happen later.
Oh, I dropped that.
Hey, you did drop
All right,
that.
that's in. We'll put the old crossover stuff back in it and run it right out of there.
Oh, dude, that's perfect. You put a little bend in the pipe.
That's where she's.
Is that what the dimple's for? And the oil pan?
Yeah, that's where it sets.
Heck yeah.
So I just gotta cut a piece of pipe and put in there and in there, and
Oh yeah.
we're hooked up.
Dude, Scout, you're bald. You're bald. Yeah, you're bald.
We're currently welding exhaust on. The cameraman is doubled as a holder.
Good.
Up right there. I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna weld that real quick. I got a little more to weld up there, but yeah, we're gonna have exhaust on it in no time. Well, we're only going to right there anyway. I'll fill that piece in, and then I'm done for today anyways. We're running out of daylight.
So the shifter for the transmission that we're going to use is being repurposed off the 700 that was in the 42. If you remember us taking that out, that's what we're using. It bolted back here, and I had to adjust the pin on this side. Pretty handy to have a tranny to mock it up on. So it's mocked up, I'll tighten it up, and we will go bolt it in this one. That is the shifter we are going to use.
Yep. I believe I'll pull her out and weld that up.
Yahtzee.
All right, exhaust is at least built back to where I'm gonna do something else with it. I don't know what, but that's it. All right, Sean's getting the finishing touches on the shifter underneath. I'll take you up into the top and show you the accommodations we got up here. So they're not real good yet. Oh, the seat's barely not hooked in, but look at that. Low car shifter, nothing but the finest secondhand parts for us. So it's gonna work good. See Sean's hands here. He's hooking my last bolt up on the shifter, and then it should do some shifty things. Look at this. Nope, it's backwards.
What the heck?
Well, we tried. Okay, I'm gonna climb back up inside. We're gonna try this shifter thing again. Sean's guarantees it's fixed this time. So, all right, I'm in. We're in park. Reverse, neutral, drive, second. Actually, I skipped overdrive. I forgot this was an overdriver. We got them all fixed. We got her done. All right, it's been another 3 long days of working, but we got a pile done on the old Willys Wagon. So it's got a motor, it's got a transmission, transfer case. It has exhaust back to the crossmember. It has an actual shifter inside that shifts. We're crossing off things like crazy on this. We got a few more parts to get to show up, and then we can put some interior in it, AC box. We got to pull a motor and clean the firewall up. We got a bunch left to do. No shortage of work, just shortage of time really to get it done. So we're out today. So until next time, thanks for watching.